I am extremely excited to release a new video of mine. Discover Your Own Self, a personal journey of self-discovery. You will benefit from this video by using positive thinking and relaxation techniques. Make sure that you subscribe by clicking the bell so that you will not miss a thing. Hugs and much love, Dhyana. Discovering Your Own Self, a journey of self-discovery. There is a long journey to discovering who you are, where you want to go to understand who you are, and where you want to go in life. We all lose touch with ourselves at some point in our lives. That is a part of life. You might be in the middle of your life and facing the prospect that your kids are leaving for college, or maybe you're a parent with young kids, and you're just realizing that somehow in the midst of being a parent, you've lost yourself. Or perhaps you're experiencing the end of a marriage, or you're leaving an abusive and oppressive marriage. Or maybe you're just living the life set forth for you by someone else. Perhaps your parents. Regardless of the reason, if you have ever examined a mirror and wondered, who is this person? Then this guided meditation is for you. We are going to embark upon a journey of healing together. The purpose of this journey is to help you discover a little more about who you are as a person. From the beginning to the end of this portion of your journey, we will use two principal methods, which include guided imagery meditation and question and answer reflections, to get us to where we need to be. The most important thing to remember is to answer the questions in writing, that is, to see your thoughts and feelings on paper or on a screen as you are answering them. I am sure that if you are anything like me, you have asked yourself this question at least once or twice in your life. Because of the way life moves us, because of the way it takes us on its ride, it is extremely easy for us to get caught up in it all. It is common for us not to even realize that we have been on one of these rides until it has ended, and we look in the mirror, and we do not recognize ourselves anymore. As an alternative, we look around and fail to notice that we are living a life we have no idea how we came to be. We might not accomplish everything we hoped we would by the time we wanted to. Time has passed, and we have not accomplished everything we hoped we would by that time. The relationships in our lives might not be what we hoped they would be. At some point, it all comes to a screeching halt. It is possible that your life has changed, and it is not as you imagined. Your dreams or hopes might have changed along the way. You might have achieved some of what you wanted, but you might also have lost some of what you wanted. Does this sound familiar? You will complete a guided imagery exercise in this chapter and answer some questions based on your experience. Read the images to yourself. If you do this, pause after each image and take a few deep breaths. You could close your eyes for a moment, then try to drift into a bit of a meditative state. The ability to see the positive side of things. In life, you will always find something good about yourself. It might be that you are a nice person, or you are intelligent, or you are a diligent worker, or you are honest, or you are generous, or you are a good listener. It does not matter what you have achieved or who you have become, there is always something to be found in you. You can create a place in your mind that you like to go to. It can be a place where you can go to unwind, or just relax and recharge your batteries. This place may be different from your present place, or it may be the same. You can have a realistic landscape that looks like a place on Earth, or a make-believe one. To get to a place where you can be happy, you must fly into the sky in your imagination. In this imagery, you are safe from the dangers you may have experienced, you can just enjoy the ride. To be happy, you need to feel positive emotions, and you must appreciate the positive things in your life. As you float in the air, feel the weightlessness of your body, and appreciate the safety of your body. Think about your life. What are the people, the places, the things that make you feel happy? What are the things you do every day that you feel good about? Then, when you are ready, you can make the decision to start your journey. In your journey, you will encounter calmness, serenity, and peacefulness, but there is also the potential for fear, sadness, anger, and pain. You must be prepared to endure those emotions. When you are ready, you can begin your journey, and you can climb up through the clouds, feeling the mist of future raindrops gently caressing your face. Your journey may even end up in heaven. You will know it the moment you see it. You will feel its presence before you even step foot inside it. There are many destinations that make you feel calm, happy, and safe. You will know it the moment you arrive. When you have found your special place, you should slowly descend from the cloud to the ground. Look around you as soon as you land. It is important to think of your special place as a safe space. What does it look like? What does it smell like? What colors do you see there? There is an abundance of information on the internet. Do you have any plants in the area? Do you have any animals around you? Do you have any pets? Do you have any children? What about any trees? What about people? What about your surroundings? Do you have a special place and the only thing you know about the place is that it is in London? Your special place is wherever you want it to be. It is important to realize that you are in control of what you imagine your special place to be. The sounds of the world around you are so much more than you realize. Listen to them in the background as you work. What is this place? How does it make you feel? What are the things that make you feel safe here? There is a safe place to hide in the jungle where you can stay safe. This area of the building is known as the art gallery. It is a part of the building that has a variety of photographs and illustrations on the walls. You will see a person who taped these pictures and illustrations on the walls, you know. It is a gallery, a place where people display their photographs and illustrations. These photographs or illustrations show you moments in time from your life. There is a virtual world of computer-generated images, and this article will take you to see it. In each of the images, there is an example of a time in your life when you have done something positive. These pictures represent things such as helping others, making them laugh, going beyond, doing something beyond what was expected, and doing something that makes you a good friend. They represent your positive traits as a person. This photo shows your strength. It is an example of how you are an excellent listener. If you were able to accept all the positive qualities about yourself, you would feel good about yourself. Spend some time with this feeling. Take these pictures with you and make your way back to the present. How to write a journal article. 1. When looking through your photo wall, what was memorable about it? 2. I can identify qualities that I found in myself. 3. When I was compassionate towards someone, it had a positive influence on them and those around them. 4. Tell me about a time you were able to get people to do what you wanted. 5. Your humor has a positive impact on people. It was a very insightful exercise, and I feel like I can use the insights I have gained through this exercise in my future writing and speaking. 6. How would you like to improve your life? You are who you are. You have a set of beliefs that you have formed through the many events in your life that have happened to you. You have seen the things you have done that you are not proud of and have also seen things you are proud of about yourself. You are a person that has formed these beliefs through many events in your life. It is important to improve yourself, but sometimes you need to be content with who you are now. You may need to make minor changes to get to that point. In life, you may be who you are and exist the way you do because of a set of reasons. You are still evolving and growing in the ways that suit you. However, you are also the one who makes the changes in your life. You are assuming that you want to grow and are ready to make changes. Most people assume that their life is something that needs to be improved, but fails to realize that it is the self that needs to change. That is right. It is crazy, to say the least. If you are looking for a better job, you need to start looking for one. Make a point of getting to know your boss, or the head of your department, and stand up for yourself if you think you are being treated unfairly. If you want to improve your relationships, you should start by standing up for yourself and your beliefs. You should also surround yourself with positive people and disengage from enmeshment. Notice how the sentences loop back to the self, giving the reader a little context of the author's life. There is nothing wrong with you. You are a perfectly normal person just as you are. But if you want to see a change in your life, you must start with yourself. A simple change in mindset and a change in your behavior could lead to a positive change in your life. Looking ahead. Your hope is to see into the future of your dreams. You might feel as if someone has waved a magic wand and made all your hopes come true. However, you are not looking forward to a horrible future. Instead, you are looking forward to the future of your dreams. You feel anticipation and excitement at the idea that you can see into the future of your dreams. If you were to find yourself with a magic wand that could give you all the things you want in your life, would you still choose to use it? If you had such a wand, would you choose to use it on others? To realize your hopes and dreams, you should be able to feel safe, happy, secure, and at peace. It is your choice to look around this world where you want to be, as you want to live your life. How do you feel about being here? Your appearance has a major impact on how you are perceived by others. You can be perceived as being arrogant, obnoxious, or rude. You can also be perceived as an honest, humble, and kind person. The way you behave has an enormous impact on your relationships. This includes the way you behave with your friends, family, and even the people that you work with. How you interact with the people around you matters for a moment. Imagine yourself at home, at your home. Try to imagine yourself working at your job. Think of yourself at social events. What do you call yourself? In our daily lives, we often encounter others who affect our mood and how we feel. This person may affect our mood in one or more ways. What would be the best way to describe this other person? What is the purpose of your life? Are you happy? What are you enthusiastic about? Are there any jobs you would like to pursue? What would you like to do in the future? Do you have a good relationship with him? Do you have a good relationship with her? Do you simply see your job as an end, or are you also driven by the need to succeed? Imagine your future self. You can move between the scenes at any time. All you need to do is sit back and observe yourself. Pay attention to the people around you. You are the author of your life, so ask yourself if you are happy with your life. When you have all the information you need, answer the questions. Reflections on my writing. 1. After completing the exercise, how did you feel? 2. Do you think your ideal future self was happy? 3. What would you do if you were not afraid of failing? 4. Describe the difference between your current life and the ideal life. 5. What do you believe the future of relationships will be like? 6. What would your ideal careers be? 7. What is your ideal future? What are your goals? What are your dreams? If you have been thinking about this for a while, you may have produced answers. The next step is to act on them. 8. How did you feel about this, perceive this, speak about this? 9. How did it feel to be back in the present moment? Who am I? It is normal for us to have this feeling of incongruity when we think we should be or want to be something different than what we perceive ourselves to be at the current time. We even have a word for this phenomenon, incongruity. We often feel this when we think we should be or want to be something different than what we perceive ourselves to be at the current time. You can feel like you are not good enough when you are inconsistent with yourself. This can be a result of feeling like you are not good enough and overzealous goals of perfection. You might not be good enough because you have beliefs, desires, and preferences based on the beliefs, desires, and preferences of other people. You can get unhealthy when these are your beliefs, desires, and preferences. In a situation where you are accepting yourself and wanting to change, you will feel incongruence, and this can be motivating. Before starting your business, you should ask yourself the following questions. 1. In the previous exercise, you were able to identify what you liked about yourself and your life, and what you wanted to change about yourself and your life. In this exercise, you need to identify how much of that came from your own ideals and how much came from the ideals of others, such as your parents, teachers, peers, boss, spouse, etc. 2. You may be influenced by the people around you who do not reflect your true hopes and desires. After thinking about what your ideal life and self look like, now is the time to begin devising a path towards achieving this. You might have some ideas about how you can start making changes in your life right now. Even if you have no idea where to begin, that is perfectly fine. You should have some ideas about how to begin making changes in your life. The internet offers a variety of resources. From books to documentaries, to counselors, doctors, and life coaches. From online courses to group therapy, to learn about personal and relational boundaries. There are many tools for us to discover and learn. May your journey bring great happiness.